Today, you're going to have a profound experience that is designed just for you. This is not just a video, it's a pivotal moment. Video helpful. Don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button as well. It's a small act for you, but it makes a world of difference for me. Thank you. First up, let's talk about gratitude. Gratitude is a superpower that we all possess, but most of the time we forget to unleash it. It is not just about saying thank you, it's a mindset shift, it's a way of life. Now, picture this. If you are somebody who keeps complaining about everything that is happening in your life, the universe or the God will send more situations wherein you will keep on complaining. On the other side, no matter what happens, you are somebody who tries to find something good and say, be thankful for that particular thing. Then you will see that gradually the universe or gods are sending situations or people or events in your life that you will be more grateful for. Gratitude is a small thing or a small act, but it has a very profound impact on our life. So, take a moment each day to reflect on what was that went well and say your gratitude for that. So, one of the ways it's ideally best to be grateful for every moment in your life. But if you're somebody who's just starting out on this journey, here is something that you can do. And this is something that I practice myself. So, the moment I get up, no matter what, I say thank you to God for giving me this day, keeping me alive to see this day. Thank you for the amazing day that I'm going to have and for a good night's sleep. And thank you for everything that helped me have that good night's sleep. What this does is this sets the tone for a positive mindset throughout the day. No matter what happens, the positivity will always be there with me. Lastly, before I go to sleep, I have a notebook which I've kept on my bedside. I list down things that I'm grateful for. Some days it may be just one thing or two things. Some days it may be one or two pages full of things that I'm grateful for. But I list it down. Now it need not be something big. So it could be something as small. So let me share something that I'm grateful for today with you. So I got up early today and that helped me see the sun rise. I could see that beautiful pink color of the sky. I could see the sun coming up. I'm grateful for that. Though it was just a few moments, but I'm really grateful because that set the tone for my day. So, gratitude, my friends, is a very powerful tool. Start practicing gratitude in your life and see the way it changes your life. It will change your life in 360 degrees. Now let's talk about the act of forgiveness. We've all been there, holding on to grudges, carrying the burden of the past hurtful experiences. But here's the thing, forgiveness isn't for the other person, it's about setting yourself free. Forgiveness is not an overnight process. It takes about allowing ourselves to feel the pain and the emotions associated with the hurtful experiences. We need to allow ourselves to feel the pain and the emotions and release them to be able to heal and grow. To forgive, we need to cultivate empathy and compassion. We need to get into the shoe of the other person to understand their perspective and emotion. Mind you, it's not about forgiving the act, it's about forgiving the person and seeing them as a flawed human being capable of change. Remember, we are all living our first lives. We are all learning life, how to live it as we go. So, let me share a story of forgiveness with you here. This is from my own life. So, about 2 years back is when I started my journey of self discovery. So, before that, I was somebody who would be angry on everything, would keep on complaining about everything and everybody. And that anger, the resentment in me grew to such an extent that my relationship with my mother and my husband went bad. No, I would fight with my husband every day. I would keep complaining. I would keep blaming him for anything and everything. And then there came a point where I realized, okay, this is getting too much. I need to do something to change. Because somebody told me that the change starts with you. That's when I started like I said, my journey of self discovery. And the first thing I realized is that the person whom I'm angry on is me, not others. I need to forgive myself first to start on this journey. And so the moment I forgave myself, the moment I realized that, okay, whatever decisions I took, whatever I did at that point of time, I did it from the best of my knowledge, whatever resources I had. And I embraced forgiveness. I started forgiving myself for whatever I did or was doing. I could see that the situations around me were changing. The people were not changing. They were not, there was nothing different that they were doing. They were doing the same thing. But the way I looked at things, the way I embraced those things changed. So, forgiveness is not just about forgiving. So, whenever we say, okay, we need to start forgiving, we make a list of people that we want to forgive. But according to me, the first person on the top of the list should be ourselves. A lot of times we are angry on ourselves because we have so much of expectations from ourselves. We are the first one to criticize ourselves. We're the first one to bring us down. All of that creates that resentment, that anger, that negativity in us. It's important that we forgive ourselves. And remember, when you forgive yourself, like in my case, I not only the situations changed, but I realized a lot of potential in me, a lot of talent in me, which I didn't even know I had. So that's how powerful forgiveness is. It's a very small, it doesn't take much time. All you have to do is every day set an intention, make a list of people you want to forgive. Every day, just take 2-3 minutes from your schedule and just forgive them. Forgive them for what they did, for the action. And you need to feel it. You may, it is not an easy process. It is not something that will happen overnight. But once you process that emotion, once you process that hurt, you forgive the people for whatever they did, or seek forgiveness from them for whatever you did, you will see that you will feel a sigh of relief. Also, you will feel like, free bird, because you're no more chained to that uh, something, that chain that is holding you back. So I can't stress enough on the importance or on how powerful this particular tool is. So start embracing forgiveness and see your life change. Next, I want to talk about something that, or somebody who a lot of us have gone far from. So, in this hustle and bustle of life, and the multiple responsibilities that we keep juggling, the challenges that we keep facing, our professional life, we have different challenges, personal life, we have different challenges. In all of this, do you know there is one person who we have gone far away from? Yes, it's the person, it's you. So, we women are ready or easily give love to everybody else, but the one person that we forget to love or acknowledges ourselves. Come on, embrace your journey, accept yourself the way you are, celebrate every win, with big or small. Remember, if you don't love yourself, how is somebody else going to love you? Take some time out with you. I know we are all busy, I know we have our hands full, but take that 5 minutes for yourself. Understand yourself. Let me ask you one thing. How many of you look into the mirror and look into your eyes and say, I love you? You may think it's an easy thing to do, but try doing it. And you will understand why I said this. Try it and let me know in comments, how did you feel? Every day when you get up, the first thing that you do is look in the mirror and just say, I love you to yourself, and see the way you start feeling and see the way it makes you. So, next, I'm going to talk about something that we all know is inevitable, but we try our level best to avoid. That's right, change. Change is the only constant in our life, right? But this is something that we all resist. We don't want to do it. We try our level best to avoid it. But what if I told you the magic happens? That is where the magic happens, when you embrace change. That is where the magic happens. The change can come in various forms. It could be major life transformations or some changes in our daily routines. But the first reaction that we all have is to avoid it, to the fear, because we worry about the unknown, we worry about the failures, we worry about the challenges that it'll bring with it. But do you know, when you embrace the change, you are embracing growth and progress in your life. So here are some ways in which you can embrace change. First is believe in yourself, believe in your ability to adapt and learn from new experiences. Next, step out of the comfort zone. It's easy, it's always comfortable to be where you are. But if then there'll come a situation in your life wherein you realize, if I had just taken that first step, maybe things would have changed. So step out of that comfort zone. Don't just keep thinking. Next is, in our life, whatever age you are in, I'm sure there must be a lot of situations wherein you have gone through change, and a lot of positive outcomes that have come out of it. So reflect on those situations, reflect on the changes that have happened in the past and the positive outcomes. That will give you the strength to move ahead. Next is, be flexible, don't be rigid. What we most of us what we do is we have a fixed schedule and we are not ready to budge from that fixed schedule, or we, because we don't know, if this changes, I don't know how I'm going to adapt to it, or how is it, will I be able to do things that I want to do. Those are the fears that we come up with, right? But be a little flexible. Remember, we don't know what is going to happen the next moment in life, right? Life is unpredictable, and that is a fact of it, and we've all accepted it. We have to. So why are we being so rigid? Let's be a little flexible. You never know, when you go with the flow, life just throws up so many beautiful things for you. Trust me, take that step. Lastly, I get you. Change, when you're doing it, when you have to face it on your own, when you're alone, is not easy. So seek a support from a loved one or a mentor when you're going through this change. When you have that support, it makes a world of difference. So when somebody tells you, I know you can do it, go for it, that makes you feel so good. That just word gives you that strength, right? So seek support. It's okay to seek support. So there you have it, our journey of self transformation. I hope you will implement the whatever I have told you to on this beautiful journey of transformation that you have embarked on. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. And if you are somebody who wants to be part of a community, or want somebody who could have a same mindset as you and want like-minded people, then do check out the link in my description, which is a link to my community. I would love to have you in my community. So share your thoughts, your comments and experiences in the comments below. I would love to hear it from you. So until next time, stay empowered. You are worth